Prompt engineering is a phrase you've probably heard about. It is the practice of crafting effective inputs in order to get optimal outputs from generative AI systems. It's the instructions you're giving the AI for the sort of outcome you want. It's important for you to master the skill of crafting a prompt in order to get reliable, accurate, and optimally useful results in a way that's less time-consuming and perhaps even less energy intensive, while also helping to mitigate those ethical risks that we've been talking about by reflecting on the considerations that we've been reviewing. First of all, a really good prompt depends on you being very specific and very clear in your instructions. There's no need to include please and thank you, no hellos. Just be very direct with what you need. Provide context, if needed, about your purpose and your needs. Who is this particular outcome designed for? What can you provide the AI that will help it be more specific with a particular response that it gives you? Use structured formats when appropriate. That means you could ask for bullet points. You could even include bullet points in your own prompt. You could make it a very instructional sort of interaction with the AI. We've found that you can also include examples of the desired outputs that you would like. That can help the AI in tailoring what it gives back to you. Remember to set appropriate constraints for safety and relevance. That means make sure in your prompt that you're already thinking about societal impacts, the kinds of safety issues, and the privacy issues. Perhaps you want the prompt to include some cautions on exactly those factors. Finally, remember, it's not just one prompt. Prompt engineering is fundamentally a repetitive process. It is iterative. You will iterate and refine based on the outputs that you get. So once you get your first output, you will not be shy about asking for something a little better, a little more context specific, maybe at a different reading level or other sort of comprehension level. Again, prompt engineering is all about iteration until you get what you want. Here's an example for you to think about with respect to prompt engineering. We start with a problematic prompt. Write a survey about the new traffic cameras we're installing downtown. Here, the goal is for a city worker to use generative AI to put together a survey to get community feedback. But they leave a lot of information out. Beneath it is an example of how this prompt could be improved to not only be more effective, but also more ethical. It adds keywords like balanced, neutral language, diverse perspectives, and accessible, while specifying the purpose of the cameras and listing exactly what the draft should accomplish and what it should avoid. Those bullet points detail highlighting benefits and concerns using neutral language, including some open-ended questions so that the residents could perhaps offer something you didn't think about, and being accessible to people with varying levels of both technical knowledge and maybe written literacy knowledge as well.